My next question is for you, Sam. What would you do differently if you were starting again, buying your first property?
What would I do different?
As a beginner, what would you do?
Yeah, so this is a great...
Is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes, great question. This is obviously unprepared from that front, but I like my first property that I purchased, I was highly confident, in my 20s, I think it was. But anyway, it was I was a valuer at the time, probably senior valuer, done a property economics degree, worked in development, had a financial planning background, all this thing,
He knew his stuff.
I knew whatever I was, But then when it came down to the negotiation of it all, like I knew its value. All that went out the window because it was an emotional pressure cooker environment, and the agent even brought me into the office. We'd had verbal agreements. It was just me signing the contract. They asked me to come into the office, sign the contract, and right then and there, they're like, "Look," and they just threw another $10,000 on it.
Wow.
And it was like, "Look, this is what the owners come back." I know we've talked about agreements. It was around that. The deal itself was a great deal, and for even the figure that we'd verbally agreed,
still good.
I was like, I'm driving to this office. I'm just like trying to sign this contract, and he was an experienced agent. He knew, and he's like, he asked for an extra $10,000 to get the deal done then and there, and I just signed it because I knew that it was like, for me in my analysis, I was still buying it below what I thought it was worth. But in a different environment, if I had more negotiation skills back then, I would have just been more firm, and I would have saved myself $10,000. So that's the experience. Like having that level of, I guess, negotiation experience wasn't there, and that's a key reason why I've been evolving that skill set for a number of years, and then working with people like Scott Agate, who's one of Australia's best negotiators.
Which still has to come on the pod, Scott. What are you doing?
Oh,
bloody hell, mate!
Yeah, if you are listening to this, he knows. I've got an idea for Scott. I want to run like an origin series around, because the biggest thing I'm finding in this space is that people aren't knowing who they're getting in bed with, and I want you to understand the people behind the businesses to help you understand. Does that resonate with your morals and your values?
Yeah.
And then obviously the delivery side of it is something that
you have more faith and trust in if you trust their morals and values, for sure.
Yeah.
And if the people that you don't resonate with, it's fine. You just keep looking for people that you do resonate with.
Yeah. So there's my answer to your question.